Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and lovers of drones everywhere, welcome to Thursday Night Live. It's me, Ken Heron, and Ryan LaTourette, who is sitting clearly at the kids' table. Look at our head level.
Right.
Can you okay, wait, let me
Jack this up.
I'm looking down. Hey, how you doing way down there, buddy? You gonna move? You gonna move it? Oh, there you go. That's a little bit better.
A little better.
Thank you very much for co-hosting tonight, because having you on as a guest wouldn't give us enough time to talk about all the wacky legislation and rules and stuff that's happening right now. My goodness. There's
crazy days.
So much stuff. If you have any questions for Ryan, please put it in the chat above. Special guest tonight, all the way from Pakistan. Yes, the country. His name is Farhan Manan. I think I'm saying that right, but he's a drone flyer and a photographer in Pakistan. And he is 10 hours ahead of us. So we'll talk to him in just about an hour. And we've got news with Jeff, of course, a couple of your awesome viewer videos. Thank you very much for sending them in. Didn't have a lot last week, but this week I got some really, really good ones right here. But first, before we go any further, of course, we have to thank our biggest sponsor, and that is, of course, Pigeon Jerky.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, pigeon jerky, the Cadillac of processed meats. You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, and you'll give your family a treat. It's balanced nutrition to help them grow, and it's full of fiber to make them go.
Here we go.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky,
the Cadillac of processed meats. Yes, thank you, Pigeon Jerky, for being a sponsor.
Ken, let's see that pigeon, right?
You got to see the pigeon. Yeah. Everybody loves Pigeon Jerky. All these years I've been doing it. 281 shows. I still don't have Pigeon Jerky for sale. I'm a horrible marketer. How many pounds of Pigeon Jerky could I have sold? I could have paid the rent with that Pigeon Jerky. Ryan, what's been new with you, other than you just being in our corner for all this wacky stuff going on in the world?
It is busy time. So I can tell you this is my third live stream in the last 2 days.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's the most fun and best, right, though?
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course. Yeah. If you would like to help Ryan fight the fight, you can give him money right here, right?
We need a legal defense fund. There are so many cases that are popping up, and we got to chase them. It takes money to do it.
Yeah, and there's a link to this in the description, of course. And please help, because he's not just doing this out of the kindness of his heart. I would say mostly out of the kindness of your heart and the kindness of your own wallet, too.
Yeah, I'm the one donating as well, so I'm with you. You know, you put in donations, I'm doing the same.
Yeah. Jeff has a hot date tonight to get to, so let's go ahead right away and get into the news.
Stop the music. It's time for news.
Heading over into the drone newsosphere, there's a lot going on. Let's check in with Jeff Sills. What's happening, buddy? Oh my God, how sexy are you, sir? Look at you. Yeah. Let's see those guns for the ladies. Come on.
No.
Come on. No? All right, fine.
It's fine.
Denied.
But I will give a shout out to Ice Bike. Thank you very much for being part of the Global Biker and Triker group.
Oh yeah, Ice Bike in Australia.
Yes.
Very nice. Yes.
All right. So first of all, we have DJI. Bless their hearts, they are throwing another drone at us.
Bless her.
This is the M350 RTK, which is one of those drones that probably you and I as individuals aren't going to get a hold of. Now, the M300 currently sells for $13,700, but the M350, you have to fill out a form to learn out what their price is. But basically, it's kind of leaked out that they're going for about $12,599, which is $1,000 less than the M300. But the M350 is a new platform. It's got an upgraded system IP rating of 55 compared to the M300's 45, night vision FPV camera, upgraded O3 enterprise transmission system. It has battery upgrades with TB65 intelligent flight, lithium ion batteries that have more charge cycles.
Oh.
It has an optional BS65 battery station with a new charging mode.
It's got the BS battery, does it? It's got the BS?
Yep. The BS, yeah.
You got to get the BS.
But here's the thing. It's 55 minutes flight time. It has a payload capacity of 6 pounds. It has a transmission range of 12.4 miles.
Okay, who is this meant for?
Because these particular drones are used for beyond visual line of sight.
Yeah.
Businesses, things like that. This is an enterprise level drone. This is not something that Joe user's going to have. I don't even think there's probably going to be too many police departments that have something like this.
Right.
But you will definitely see companies that need to do extensive work in very poor flight capable areas.
Right.
Because it has a wind resistant it can resist winds of 39 feet per second.
Ooh.
It has a maximum flight altitude of 4.3 miles.
Oh my gosh, this would be perfect for the cartel.
They can afford it. Yeah,
they can
build the wall
higher. We're gonna build the wall higher.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's a little bit out of everybody's reach, but it is a cool drone, and it's a pusher.
Cool drone.
The pusher drone too. Then look at that.
It is a pusher.
Yeah, that would be perfect for the cartel, wouldn't it? If it was a pusher drone. All right, back to you in the newsroom.
Wow, that was good.
That was good. Yeah, that's what I do.
All right, so as federal agencies, state lawmakers try to tackle the massive aviation industry and encompassing drones into that environment, they have unmanned UASs, advanced air mobility AAM systems, electrical vertical takeoff eVTOL systems. All of these things have to, come into the system and have to have federal and state lawmakers figure out how to manage these systems and set up the regulations for these. And so congressional Republicans Elise Stefanik and Mike Gallagher are putting through the Countering CCP Drones Act, which is the one that's going after any drones manufactured in Russia and China, specifically DJI. And there's other calls to ban other drones coming from other countries. And I guess the problem that we run into is that the drones that are left over have to be able to
do all of the jobs that all the DJI drones that were specifically designed to do those very things. Right.
They also have to meet the specifications that the FAA and all of these state agencies and stuff are trying to set up. And that's where the big kerfluffle is that, with all of these different types of drones and all these different regulations that are being considered, the FAA right now is going to release what they call an AAM implementation plan by the end of May. It won't create new regulations or certification standards, but the document should clarify the roles and responsibilities of the AAM stakeholders in the industry as this evolves, and hopefully start setting up a blueprint for what we'll see for air taxi operations and eVTOLs and other UAS systems that are coming into the environment.
Will Florida authorities get their drones back?
I have no idea.
Because, it's going to be a free-for-all for the criminals that used to hide on roofs. The criminals that think they can get away by hiding on rooftops of, like, the garage or something. Well, now that'll work again once they...
No. See, the SWAT teams and stuff switched over to using FPV drones.
Oh, is that right?
And they love those because they can fly them in windows.
Right.
And doors.
They can Matty flip those criminals off the roof.
And they're much smaller.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. All right.
All right. So next we have a story that comes out of Ukraine because obviously drones in Ukraine right now. Yeah. So this particular soldier was in the woods and came across a completely unscathed Russian drone. All right, this is a new Russian drone. This is one that hasn't really been seen, and they don't really have a lot of information on. And this guy found one that was literally untouched. It even had, in the videos that I saw, it had deployed a parachute system to protect the drone for when it, I guess, crashed into the woods. And so he's now going to turn this over to the defense forces in Ukraine so that they can study it and reverse engineer it and figure out what the Russians are doing, or how the Russians have built it.
Okay.
But yeah, that's a major little coup that one Ukrainian soldier just happened to find running around in the woods.
I don't know if I'd run up to a drone I knew was a Russian drone, even if it was on the ground. You know, it could be booby trapped. Yeah, take a chance. Why not?
Well, speaking of military stuff, the Thor system that we talked about in the past has gotten a chance to do its first engagement of multiple drones at short ranges, and it annihilated.
Drones are becoming a more pervasive threat every day. The ease of customization that makes them so attractive to hobbyists also appeals to bad actors using them for nefarious means. Small arms have limited range and effectiveness, and larger arms have high cost compared to their target. The Air Force Research Laboratory has developed a low cost per shot, speed of light solution. Thor uses a focused beam of energy to defeat drones at a large target area. It provides a non-kinetic defeat of multiple targets at the speed of light. This unique system allows base defense forces to stop UAS attacks at long range before they threaten critical infrastructure. Thor completely stows in a 20-foot shipping container, which can easily be transported in a C-130.
Wow.
The system can be set up by as few as 2 people within 3 hours and operates from ground power. Thor uses high-power microwaves to cause a counter-electronic effect. A target is identified, the silent weapon discharges in less than a second, and the impact is instantaneous. Silently waiting, always protecting, quickly detecting, effectively destroying. Thor.
Wow, Thor. What? Oh,
yeah.
Thank you very much. I'm being handed this note from my producer that doesn't exist. Thank you very much. I'm being told that, yes, this is, it is a force multiplier. It's a force multiplier. You're going to want the Thor, because if you need the force to be multiplied, you got to do it. You got to do it with this device, man. Blow them all away with Thor.
Truly amazing thing. And the fact that they didn't specify how many drones were in this swarm, but I'm imagining there were quite a bit because they were very proud of the number of drones they killed in the test. So amazing stuff.
Yeah.
All right. So next in the news, we have, this is out of China, TJ Flying Fish prototype. This is a drone that the Hong Kong and China developers say is a unique drone in the sense that it can inspect projects above and below the waterline. So this particular drone can land on water.
Yeah.
It can dive 3 meters.
Right.
It can stay underwater for 40 minutes.
Yep.
And then it can come back to the surface, take back off, and continue flying.
And it can also deliver all of your flavorful cheeses. Look at this. We've got Havarta. We've got a cheddar. And it looks like we got a little bit of Swiss on there, maybe. Delicious. Isn't that cheese? That's cheese, right?
Those are the graters on top?
Yeah, that's a cheese grater on top. That's right, Ryan.
Why do I do the news again?
Just fly over your table.
Why? I'm trying to understand.
Instead of the dude coming over and grinding your pepper jack or Parmesan or whatever, the drone comes over and it shaves it, and the downwash from the props will spray it all over your pasta. That's a really good idea. Well, those Chinese, I mean, they did invent spaghetti, right? So good for them. Good for them. Back to you, Jeff.
Olive Garden the entire tables when we say done, no more.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't want to do
being
any
told,
more news.
I'm being told the Chinese also invented endless breadsticks. All right, back to you in the newsroom.
Oh, gee, thanks. I can go ahead.
You bet.
All right.
You bet.
So let's try the next one.
Okay.
The Hemet Police Department is testing a drone technology that is far different than what we have seen previously. They're testing a drone system that is being used for everyday calls.
Okay.
So this is the city of Hemet from Aerial Point.
A Hemet police officer is controlling a drone from the station as it flies around the city. Officers can see the live image from their patrol vehicles.
Before getting there, we can see what's going on, and it enhances officer safety.
Here, for example, you see a theft suspect fleeing on a bike across a local mall parking lot.
As the officers are chasing this subject, and the officer actually lost sight of him, and then the drone was able to keep on top of him and direct the officers into his location.
Before he enters the mall, possibly endangering civilians, one of the advantages touted by agencies using the drones for everyday calls.
I think the biggest advantage is it provides our officers more information in terms of what they're responding to. And it not only benefits our officers, but often benefits the citizens as well.
They can be deployed faster than a helicopter, have great night vision capacity, and can be accessed by officers even on their cell phones.
And we're not as loud, we don't cause as much noise disturbance to the citizens, and we can get in lower and closer than a helicopter can.
That's awesome. See how dumb visual line of sight is? Right? I mean, because they have to have a waiver or something, right?
Yeah. They would have had one of the waivers, but the simple fact that these drones stay up and are patrolling around themselves, as well as police officers patrolling around, is a pretty cool change to the way that they use them. And I love to see more about how this works.
It'll be commonplace. It'll be absolutely, run of the mill commonplace. In 5 years, every city will be doing that. Yeah, every large city anyway.
And speaking of large cities and drones, Nokia just got a contract with CityMesh, a telecom operator based in Belgium, to supply a Nokia drone network platform. This is essentially one of those drone-in-a-box units that will be deployed across Belgium at specific docking stations in 35 different emergency zones. Now, the way this system works is that if there is an emergency, whichever first responder group is responsible for that emergency can essentially dial into the system and tag a drone to go to the location where they're going to be headed to provide information, visualization, if they need resources like a defibrillator, etc. All of these things are part of this, and it is a 24/7 resource that they would have access to that would be specifically for the emergency services and first responders through this wireless network.
That's great.
Yep. So pre-staged drones, basically, I thought was really cool.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right, now back to cops.
Okay.
This one I loved because I love seeing these things. Seal Beach police caught a thief the right way.
This is an interesting story about how police are using this drone technology in everyday cases. Now, we're in Sunset Beach, but this was a Seal Beach story. Let me show you why. We're on the border here, right over here. This is the Surfside community. It's a gated community of multi-million-dollar homes, and this is where this story starts. To show you some drone video. What you're going to see, you won't know it right away, but this is drone video, infrared video, of a guy on the beach behind this community. This is a beachside community. That guy, police were called about him by a security guard at Surfside. He was apparently going around checking door handles on cars. So a security guard at Surfside called Seal Beach Police. They came in, and as you're seeing on the video, they found him hiding on the beach. Some officers showed up. You see them probably labeled on the video there. He sees the officers, takes off running back into Surfside. As he goes into Surfside, the drone follows and is able to find him hiding in Surfside. Now, the police tell me, Seal Beach Police tell me, they've got 2 drones that they use regularly. Says they've used these drones more than 50 times in the past year for all kinds of cases, barricaded suspects. They can send the drone up, take a look, see what's going on with that barricaded suspect. And even in cases like this one here. Now, in this case, if you're wondering, it turns out, well, they caught the guy. They say he was on probation. They didn't have evidence that he actually got into a car, but because he was on probation, he was arrested on a probation violation. Coming back here live, like I said, we're told they've used this more than 50 times in the last year, so I guess it's a warning if you're out there that these drones are up there and they could be looking for you even when you're not aware of it.
That's right. Yeah. How is there any crime anymore in 2023? You know, we got little drones that you can't hear or see, that can see in the dark, and that can chase you anywhere you go. It's crazy.
Yeah, I loved that one when I read across that story.
Yeah. Well, the best part. Hold on, let me get to the best part. Let me play this video again at the best part. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. And demonetized. Yeah, it's worth it.
Worth it.
Worth it. Yeah.
All right. So in Australia, they have whale watchers, and in the south coast, the annual whale migration is underway. And one of the things that they're most concerned about is that, you know, photographers and videographers are going to be all over the place trying to capture footage and image of these gentle giants. And so they've kind of put forth a couple of key things that they want the drone pilots to be aware of. They want the drone pilots to maintain a distance of 60 meters between the drone and the marine mammals.
Mm-hmm.
The drone users must make sure they do not interfere with the mammals. And, you know, the studies that they've done shown that drones, if they fly too close to the whales, can disturb them. They also obviously want these people following the recreational flying rules. So all of the civil aviation or CAA authority rules must be complied with, relative state legislative and regulatory requirements. Flying over people's a big no-no. RPA must not be used where emergency operations are underway. And RPA uses a request to contact the relevant district office prior to each flight.
Very good. Got to protect those whales because we need them. Because we have to have their oil to light our lamps. I'm being told, nope, we have electricity now. We don't need the whales. Have at them.
Okay.
What's that? I'm being told that was insensitive. All right, back to you, Jeff. I have no opinion.
That's fabulous. I'm glad to hear that. So
we talk the bus every time.
What?
Yeah,
what? No,
trust
look. Just a quick aside. Sure, whales are awesome. But do we need them? They're pretty to look at, but are they necessary?
All those Chinese medicine people are going, what are you talking about?
Right. We need that and shark fin and all that for the Chinese boners. Yeah, we got to have those. Because the Chinese don't have enough people over there. They need more boners.
We just went off the deep end.
Oh, we did.
See, the bus goes around the neighborhood.
Okay.
Ray, and it just keeps hitting me as it comes around. So next we have in the news, because we're going to do more stories, is the Airbus VSR700 robotic helicopter. We've talked about this before, where they're going to be using this thing to go and do autonomous flights to civilian ships and to military ships. And recently, they completed a series of sea tests under operational conditions to use fully autonomous takeoff and landings in gale force wind conditions from a civilian ship on the helicopter deck. And it was completely successful. The helicopter did exactly what they wanted to do. So definitely looking forward to see more about how this system matures and what they're able to do with it.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
No.
Get out. The bus is at the corner.
No, I'm sorry. I apologize. This is very professional news. I apologize. I have the sillies. What people don't realize is that I do a radio morning show every morning, and I get up at 4 a.m. to do that. And so on Thursdays when I do this show is way past my bedtime. So I have the way tired sillies going on, and I apologize. So next story, Jeff.
Next story comes out of Ukraine once more. The British military think tank, RUSI, published on May 19th, claims that Ukraine is losing an incredible 10,000 drones a month. And this is mainly due to the Russians' electronic jamming techniques. The figures may not be entirely accurate, but it indicates a key role that the drones are now playing in this war and the sheer number of drones that are being involved. And that literally thousands of these cheap drones are more sustainable than expensive jets, helicopters, other vehicles, you know, some of the larger drones, etc.
Sure.
The simple fact that you know, their estimates put this at 10,000 drones a month. I was like, man, you know, after this war is over with, there's going to be no shortage of kids having the ability to build their own drones from all the spare parts lying around all over the place.
Yeah. But in all seriousness, how many lives have those drones saved over there?
No telling.
Yep. And of course, taken.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, just the sheer cost savings, right? Play whack-a-mole with a drone, but you're putting up a jet in the sky. Geez, 1 minute of operation is how many drones?
True. Yeah, just with fuel. Yeah.
2 or 3 years ago, you know, governments were worried about how they were going to be able to deal with these drone situations because we saw the first weaponized drones being used in Afghanistan and Iraq. And now in this conflict, you've seen that exponentially jump with their ability to detect, circumvent, and take out these drones. You know, and that's the reason why systems like the Thor and others are coming into play, because they know that this is the next generation threat.
Yep.
All right. So Drone Assist is receiving a massive update. This is a very popular app. And Geeksvana, our UK representative, has this great story.
Drone Assist is on the phones and tablets of many UK flyers. It has become an essential part of flying drones for a lot of people. The app is now ready to be launched to the public. The app launches very quickly and immediately runs smoothly. The map is very sensitive to touch and updates very quickly with both air and ground information. The UI is very simple and intuitive. At the top of the screen, you have 4 key buttons. The search key, allowing you to look up specific locations, the map layer button, the map details button, giving you the option to change the map style. The 4th button at the top of the screen is something new and exciting for Drone Assist. This gives you some weather information for your location and time, as well as giving you a 1 hour ahead prediction. So this is useful to check when you're on site and about to fly. The weather section gives you things like wind speed, direction, percentage, cloud cover, temperature, precipitation, as well as other useful information such as pressure and visibility. You can enter your details and confirm the type of drone that you're going to be flying, etc. There are now some cool new drawing tools allowing you to actually design the specific flight plan or flight area, which is more realistic to your flight plan than the traditional circle. When you tap on a facility which is using the UTM Ready system, you'll see a little fixed wing green symbol there. Tapping on this icon will take you to the restriction info as usual, but then there will also be a new button allowing you to plan a flight within the FRZ and apply digitally to the airport. Sean out.
Sean out. And Sean will be into the United States August 19th and 20th for Minefield. He will be joining us in Brownsville, Tennessee, all the way from the UC, from the UK. By the way, can we get Drone Assist here in the United States? Can we do that? Is that something?
I'm not sure. I would have to go and check the App Store.
Looks pretty cool, man. Looks pretty awesome.
There's more information available in the link in the description for his video.
Yeah, that video is very detailed, so check out the full video. Link in the description.
All right, so another app is also out there. This is an app called Air Sentinel, and this is a drone detection app. And you know, normally whenever we hear drone detection apps, the first thing that we start fearing is the fact that they're going to track the drone, they're going to track us, etc. And this drone app is designed to meet the needs for airspace security while respecting drone operators. The developers of this point out that the app is designed to detect and provide remote identification data for drones in real time, but does not reveal the pilot's location to unregistered users. Okay? So if you download this app, it'll tell you information about the drone, but it's not going to show you where the pilot is.
You sure?
Unless you're a registered user.
All right.
Yeah, forking over the money.
All right.
So, and most people don't fork over that money.
Nah.
All right, so revolutionary delivery drone could be dropping packages at your home very soon.
Uh-huh. Sure they can. Let's hear more about that.
Meet the RDSX Pelican, a delivery drone designed by the company A2C Drone Delivery. Unlike other drones that use control surfaces to maintain stability, the Pelican uses a multi-rotor system to balance itself. In other words, instead of relying on traditional methods, it uses more advanced technology to stay steady while making deliveries. It's the first commercial drone of its kind, making it an exciting innovation in the world of drone delivery. It's got a winch pre-installed known as RDS2, which has a mechanism to auto-release any box. The Pelican can carry any box, and its takeoff weight limit is a whopping 55 pounds, which meets the FAA Part 107 compliance. If you're wondering how much a drone like this costs, the Pelican models start at $29 grand and are available for pre-order now. You want one?
Yeah, I want one. Oh, my God.
Ken's buying us all one.
Yeah, he's going to fork over the money any day now.
It's not going to happen.
Hey, the difference with our drone is that it has many more points of failure. Yeah. And the string will definitely never get caught up in the blades and drop on your toddler. Yeah, that'll never happen.
It's a winch with a box.
Yeah. Are all the lawyers dead? Oh, they're not? Okay, then that's not going to happen. It's not. It's not going to happen. How many times I got to say it? Send me tube socks if you dare. All right, back to you.
All right. Well, if you haven't been keeping track of some of the news overseas, there's a story out of Italy. They have had some excessive flooding over there. 36,000 people have been forced to leave their homes.
And?
The rain stopped recently on Sunday, and rescue teams and volunteers were trying to pump out water of buildings and sweep away mud-covered streets. There were 37 towns hit. Around 120 landslides had been registered. At least one bridge near Bologna collapsed. Some roads were undermined by floodwaters, and many rail services have been suspended. They were supposed to have a cabinet meeting on May 23rd to decide on measures on how to help people cope with the emergency and get support to them. But yeah, that was some extensive flooding.
Yeah, we got to see it thanks to drones.
Thanks to drones.
Yep.
And of course, naturally, that's all the news I got. Right?
Is that all the news?
Yeah, that's it. That's the last of it. There's
I have one more news story.
No,
I do.
See, I don't. There's nothing on the screen. I don't have any more news story.
I have it right here. It's some amazing footage caught by a drone. Check this out.
A Vancouver man captured stunning video of an eagle that looks like something straight out of National Geographic. Check out how close this eagle gets to the drone itself. The video was captured in Surrey, BC, flying over a golf course. The curious bird was flying with the small drone for at least 30 seconds before heading in the other direction, probably to get a mouse somewhere.
Yep. What you doing, Jeff? Is that a little airport airline bottle of something? What you doing, buddy? You don't like
cough medicine?
You don't like stories about eagles?
Drones? Yeah.
Eagles.
It's a great drone story.
The eagles are national. What is it? Our national what?
Second.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
a bird.
It is a bird, Jeff. It is indeed.
Oh, well, everybody's heard about the bird.
Yeah.
Bird, well, the bird is a word. Well, a bird, well, the bird's a well, a bird, well, the bird is a word. Well, a bird, but bird's a well, a bird, well, a bird is a word. Well, a bird, but bird's a well, don't you know about the bird? Well, everybody's talking about the bird. Well, a bird, but bird's a well.
Second verse. Same as the first. You all right, Jeff?
Oh, yeah, just great. Peachy.
All right. We love Dottie Davis. Thank you, Dottie Davis. And thank you, Jeff. Now you're gonna.
Oh, you're welcome.
You're gonna get out there and get your motor running.
Yeah, I'm gonna go hit the Harley and ride.
Yeah, where you going? You going down to hang out at the Harley joint with your fellow Harley dudes?
I'm gonna go have dinner.
You're gonna have dinner?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Awesome. You gonna get bugs in your teeth?
Absolutely.
Okay. Cool. Well, thank you very much, Jeff. We love you.
Take care.
Thanks for stopping by. Now get out.
There he goes. Our Midnight Rider, Jeff Sills. He's awesome. I forced him to wear that outfit. I checked the analytics and I knew we needed a little bit more man meat on here for the ladies because it is pretty much a sausage fest. There's like 98% dudes. Sure, couple dudes force their wives and girlfriends to watch this, but for the most part, if
should have flashed the guns. I can't believe.
I know, right?
The guns.
I mean, my subscriber count through the roof. If you're an owner of ovaries and you're watching this all on your own without being forced to watch this, let us know. I'd sure love to know. Now, we have a very, very special guest coming up. It is Farhan Manan. Farhan Manan. I think I'm saying that right. And he is in Pakistan. I don't even know how to say it. But he's going to talk to us about the unique rules and things in his country and what it's like to fly over there. And you'll get to see some of the beautiful Pakistani countryside. But first, here is Ryan LaTourette with a joke.
A joke? Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, have you ever cruised out to the internet and visited conjunctivitis.com?
No.
It's quite the site for sore eyes.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all.
That's pretty
sir.
terrible. What do you?
No, that's pretty awful. Yep.
Hey, but I do have another one, and this one was written by ChatGPT.
Oh, well, then you know.
Are you ready for an AI joke?
Yes,
a drone
please.
joke at that.
All right.
So, a drone operator, a nun from Alabama, and a politician walk into a bar.
Uh-huh.
The bartender smirks and asks, "Is this some kind of flying nun campaign strategy?" The politician grinned and said, "I promised free drinks to anyone who can make me look like an angel." The nun said, "I'm fixing to get me some communion wine when this here drone pilot crashes and turns that devil into an angel." And the drone operator finishes out with, "Ain't no way I'm crashing the drone into the devil, but I sure as heck can use it to make piles of shit on the ground look heavenly."
This is from AI?
This is AI.
Okay. So I'm not worried. I'm not worried about AI too much. Sarakana, I'm going to write some stand-up. Come with me if you want to laugh.
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah. Well, okay. Well, thank you. Thank you for that. Speaking of future technology, I've got something here that is mind-boggling, okay? And I need everyone up there in the chat to voice their opinion about this, okay? Someone sent me a UFO video, or UAP, because it is certainly unidentified aerial phenomena. All right. I'm sorry. I told you I'm doing a morning show on the radio. I can't turn it off. All right. So this is from Talman Murphy. And he says, "I was filming an incoming storm yesterday, trying to get some of the lightning. I saw and filmed something race across in front of the camera. When I went back to find it, I can't figure out what I filmed. The wind was not high and the storm was still at a distance. I also verified that there wasn't any wind at my location as the storm approached. I looped the video to try to make it visible longer, and I also slowed it down. It has a straight trajectory from left to right, and you'll see it in the video, but I can't figure it out. Maybe you guys can figure it out. But here is the, and it's tic-tac shaped, the tic-tac UAP. Check it out. You'll see it coming in from your screen from left to right. What is it? Is it a bird? Your thoughts, Ryan, if any.
I see nothing.
You don't see anything.
sorry. No.
Oh, the lightning. You don't
my eyesight is terrible.
Oh, okay. Well, did you see it that time? Are you seeing video at all?
I am seeing video, but I promise you my
there it is
eyesight
again. There it is again. Okay, well, at least you can read drone documents.
Yeah.
There it is again.
Oh, yeah, now I saw it.
Did you? It's right at the tree line. There it goes.
Yeah, it is.
What is that thing? Let me know in the chat what you think it is. I've seen these type of things before. It's not a sun flare. There's no sun.
Oh, there's flapping of wings.
So could it be an alien craft? Your thoughts in the chat. Yeah. If I don't know. Do you believe that we're not alone, Ryan?
I see flapping of wings on that one, so I'm
Did
calling
you?
that a bird. Yeah.
Did you really?
When you do the slow-mo, you can see the slate up and down of the wings. See the motion?
No. There's no way a bird can go 100 miles an hour.
Well, remember, camera perspective is different.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, stuff. I don't know. I don't know. I don't see a bird on that. Somebody's saying it's Adobe After Effects. A flying bug? It could be a bug. I don't know, man. That's a mystery. That is a mystery. Let's see what people are saying in the chat. A pigeon? No, it's not a pigeon. Reflection from the DJI.
Tube sucks. I like that one.
Tube sucks. Well, it certainly would be one tube sucks. People are saying it's a bird. It's a bug. Do you think we're alone, Ryan? Do you think that there's other intelligent life in the universe?
I do believe that there's intelligent life in the universe.
I mean, mathematically, it's a certainty.
Mm-hmm.
But
visiting here, that's another story. But
yeah, I don't know that they're probing cows and impregnating Subob and stuff like that. But certainly they're around. But thanks, Talman, very much for sending that. Yeah. Wow. Ryan is he's too taken aback for words. He has no words. No words at all. All right. Best co-host ever. All right. There we go.
I'm waiting for us to go to Mars. Then we are extraterrestrial invaders.
Right. Like when I went to France, I was like, what are all these foreigners doing here? I never went to France.
They're going to smell musky too, aren't they?
One more video, and then you and I are going to talk briefly about some stuff that's happening, all right, in the world of drones. This is from a guy named Ten Toes. I met him a bunch of times, and I don't think I've ever heard his voice until now. But he sent this nicely narrated video of a fire. He said, I was pretty concerned on a frightfully windy day when I saw smoke off to the south. I thought then the fire trucks went by, and the next day was calm, and it was Class G airspace, so I went out to see what was left, and there were fires still burning. So this is Mr. Ten Toes.
After about a year of drought, we had a day of crazy south winds. About noon on March 31st, a power line in the hills south of Bartlesville came down. The wind was blowing the fire directly toward a neighborhood, prompting evacuations. I went out on April 1st to see the aftermath, but the fires were still burning. The current estimate is 6,000 acres were burned. That's about 9 1/4 square miles, including 8 houses and many sheds and outbuildings. There are no reports of injury or death.
Very good. Look at that epidemic sound for that dramatic music. My goodness.
I'm gonna say that was full of drama.
That was so much drama. You'll find so much music on Epidemic Sound to inspire you. Maybe it'll even help direct your editing on your videos. Go to Epidemic Sound. Free trial links in the description right now. You can try it for 30 days. See if you like it, and I guarantee you will, because everything else is crap. That's true. That is true. Thank you very much, 10 Toes, for that. So, speaking of putting out fires, you like that segment? Pretty good.
That's a segue.
Yeah. For those who don't know who you are and what you do for us, please introduce yourself, sir.
Yeah. So I hopefully think you know me by now, and my name's Ryan LaTourette. But if you don't, what I do is, one, I'm the Director of Regulatory Affairs for the Great Lakes Drone Company, and I'm a founding member of the Michigan Coalition of Drone Operators. And I've kind of made it my goal to push forward preemption, state law preemption, to ensure that local governments don't stand up, create, or enforce their own local drone ordinances. And so we've made a fight across the nation to have that happen. This follows the pattern of the FAA stating that local drone ordinances actually endanger the national airspace and create a patchwork quilt that is not good for the safety of either our skies or the land, people's property beneath them. So that's what I chase on a daily basis almost.
And despite your efforts, there's still stupid legislation out there. And
there are
stupid
people that just don't get it. Yeah.
Precedent. And what windmills are you fighting here lately?
Well, I think the latest one, and this was just kind of a shocker that I wasn't expecting, and it came through, and I'm just irked to no end. And that's Oregon. Oregon came through with Senate Bill 812. Oregon had been a state with a preemption law, so they had already passed a law that said no local government can create or enforce their own drone ordinance, and that had been on the books for quite some time. And then just this past month, what they said is, oh yeah, we are going to now allow local governments to create and enforce their own drone ordinance. They completely went back on their initial stance. And
so who is saying that?
concerning.
Who is saying this? Is this the FAA saying this?
Well, no, this is the Oregon State Legislature. They passed the law, and they got it signed by the governor, and so this is in place, and it's frightening.
So they can preempt federal law?
Well, no. So this is a land use jurisdiction ordinance or land use jurisdiction law. So it allows that local government to use their land use jurisdiction powers to prevent launching and landing within their jurisdiction, within their boundaries. But it's essentially a ban, or potentially a ban, on all drone activities within whatever city chooses to make such ordinance. That's incredible.
Is it done and done? How do we fight this kind of thing? Is it spreading? That's the problem with these things. And you explained this to me before. Some town will set some wacky precedent, and then other towns are like, well, look what, Diptyville did. Oh, we got to do what Diptyville did. Well,
let's just
Diptyville,
borrow that piece of legislation. They've already written it. It's good legally. We're going to pull it over to ours, even if it wasn't good legally and there's no reason for it to be involved. Yeah, they do that.
And they very often will just literally copy and paste stuff.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. Because why pay
so I think
lawyers
in
to
terms
write
of defeating this, right? We got to fight it. We got to show how silly this thing is, and I think one of the big ways to do that is going to be able to show them, hey, we have beyond visual line of sight coming, right? Remote IDs coming in place. We're going to be having beyond visual line of sight soon. Stand outside of that jurisdiction and fly over, and it's a thumbing the nose to say, look, we can do this now. Imagine what happens when we get beyond visual line of sight and we fly, 2 and 3 miles beyond. So you're going to, make this ordinance for your local park or, sidewalks or what have you. Well, we're just going to step outside that boundary and launch and land and operate from there. And yet you don't have control over the airspace. The challenge there is, right, then they have the opportunity that they're going to lock down the entire city versus just a park or something. But at some point in time, it becomes moot with beyond visual line of sight. And to me, that's dangerous, right? I would much rather have a operator standing fairly near their drone to know, hey, something's going wrong. I'm going to control it, bring it down, what have you, versus I'm 2 miles away and I don't know what's happening to my drone. I'm crashing. Oops.
Well, they want beyond visual line of sight for all the, authorities and the deliveries and everything. Are you not for that? Are you not for beyond visual line of sight?
Oh, it's coming for everybody. And in fact, the FAA has a notice of proposed rulemaking out today, requesting your public comments as to what changes should be implemented to allow beyond visual line of sight flight. And so I do encourage everybody to get out there and make some comments. I'm going to be proposing that, yes, we do allow that to happen. I think it can be done safely. There's some measures that we could put in place to make sure it's more safe than, some of the folks that have used it at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But it's that idea that if you're going to lock things down at a local level to launch and land an aircraft, have you really done yourself any good? Because I'm going to stand 10 feet outside your boundary and fly over, and there's nothing that you as a local government can do about it because I'm in airspace. So what was the point of putting forward an ordinance, right?
Yeah. There's links to this stuff in the description, and there's a link to the copy of this PDF that talks about this very thing and how you can comment as well. But wow, there's just so much stuff coming in ahead of remote ID. You think remote ID is on track, on schedule? They're going to push it?
I do. Everything that I've heard so far has suggested that they are going to continue with that September 16th date. It's not going to push. I think there was some discussion if that was going to push to make it the full year from the manufacturer compliance, that you push it out to December. But all the manufacturers got in line with the December date, and most had already previously done it by September. They didn't need that extra leeway. So yeah, I think that the plan is to go ahead. September 16th will be the date. Now, whether people are compliant with that or not,
that's what I was going to say.
completely different story.
September 16th is the day we all start ignoring it, rather than, at a later date in October or something. Yeah.
Right.
Yes, there is a link in the description to all this stuff. Plus, if you want to help Ryan, you can donate some monies to him here. You don't
use the help.
You don't need any money. You got $4,300. That's enough, right?
Yeah, if we end up taking one of the court cases we're looking at now, it will likely move through the appellate court process. My guess is probably $25,000 is what it's going to take. But once we do that, we get another statewide precedent, and that's huge because, again, if you have a statewide precedent in one state, other states pay attention and they go, we're going to borrow that and use it, and everything's already, legally sorted through at a court level, so we know what we're getting is good.
Do you feel like you're winning, or you keep putting out fires? Do you feel like you're getting ahead?
I feel like we're winning, right? There's always fires, but I feel like we're winning. Probably a really great example in New Jersey. New Jersey is another state that has preemption, statewide preemption. And I engaged several cities out there to say, hey, look, you have an ordinance on the books, and that is preempted by state law. You're actually in violation of state law. It's time to really look at your ordinance and do something about it. And so Franklin Lakes, New Jersey, was one of the first. They had it on their April meeting to talk about repealing it, and a unanimous decision by the council after their corporate attorney had said, hey, look, we do need to do this. Ryan's right. We got to pull this thing. And it was a unanimous vote. Yes, they will do the repeal. And so that took place. So a big win there. And I think, again, once you have one city that recognizes that, now we get to say, okay, you're the next city up.
Yeah.
Do you see this thing happening? And I think there's a chance that those downward cities are able to go back to the attorney of the other city and say, what's your take on this? And that attorney is probably going to be able to tell them, you really do need to get rid of this. Otherwise, you're going to pay for defending a defenseless ordinance in court. And it's going to be a waste of taxpayer money.
And now you look for cases that you think you probably could win, of course. And people send you things, but you also help out individuals with their cases sometimes.
Correct.
And it doesn't matter if they're near you in the Great Lakes. You'll help them out. You'll advise them. Now, you're not an attorney, but you. Yeah.
I have to definitely make that distinction. I'm not an attorney.
Yes.
I would look at myself as a legal strategist and an advocate. And yeah, I do get calls from people all across the nation. Hey, I've ended up with this encounter. I'm in this kind of trouble. And if there's situations that I think that, okay, we can address through a letter and contacting those authorities, hey, this is what you have wrong. In some cases, it's going to be, I think you really need an attorney. And I can help you find an attorney in your area that's able to practice in your state. And, I have a list of folks in various states that we've gone to before. So I encourage, if you're in that kind of trouble, reach out to me. One, I'm going to try to assess the case. Hey, is this something that we can use to push forward our advocacy for drones? And if it's something that you're really in trouble and I can't see that happening, I'm going to try to get you to the right attorney that's going to be able to get you out of that situation.
Right. And if you need to contact Ryan, his email is in the description of this video. So, of course, the point is to not get in trouble in the first place. And one of the ways you can do that is to educate yourself with something like RemotePilot101.com. It's a smart thing to do. Well, this remote ID stuff is coming. Laws are coming fast, being changed all the time. And so you want to get the knowledge. And especially if you're going to start a business and make money with your drone, you want to educate yourself and become FAA certified. You want to get your 14 CFR Part 107, and you can do that with the good-looking guy named Jason Schappert. He is a manned pilot. He runs M0A. So once you get your certification for drones, you think you want to fly yourself and become a manned pilot, it's just a hop, skip, and a jump at m0a.com. But RemotePilot101.com right now. Educate yourself. Use Heron18 for 30% off. And once you do that, you are in the club forever, right? So if the FAA changes something and updates, and they've got some wacky questions on the test now. If you're about to take your initial test, they've come up with like questions that have to do with marijuana and stuff. I don't know what the hell they're talking about, but Jason Schappert knows, and he will point you in the right direction. His video courses are very engaging. Heck, I D'd my way through high school. Well, that didn't sound right. I got very low grades in high school. But I did pass. And so I was able to retain the information from RemotePilot101.com. And you will too. His smile is visible for 3 statute miles. RemotePilot101.com. Use Heron18. Thank you very much.
There you go.
All right. We'll talk a little bit more about other things. But right now, we've got to go and bring in our buddy from Pakistan. Is it Pakistan or Pakistan or
Pakistan? I think it is, right?
Pakistan.
We're gonna have to ask him. Yeah,
we will ask him. Oh man, maybe you can give us a joke while I'm destroying Skype.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So Ken, did you actually know that I am an English major?
Are you now?
I am. I graduated from Michigan State with a bachelor's in English. So I am an English major.
You graduated?
I'm graduated. Yeah, I graduated.
Oh, so you can diagram a sentence and you won't end your sentence in a preposition and you could have went and all that stuff. Oh, good for you.
I am friends with 25 letters of the alphabet. Oh, I don't know why.
I speak your language, man. I speak your language. Let's see. Oh man. Let's hear a joke.
It's a dad joke, and you just missed it, right?
I know. No, that was good. Oh, that was a joke, was it? All right, so we're gonna call him. Let's see. All right. Oh, that's great. I love Skype so much.
Gotta play the Jeopardy theme song, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's copyright violation.
It is. Yeah. Wow. I don't know.
Why did the drone
thanks, man.
go to therapy?
You're the best. Why?
Because it was feeling a bit remote and couldn't stop hovering over its problems. No, that's terrible.
See, all right. So
that's another AI one. Sorry.
No, that's fine. Here's the problem. Okay, here's the problem. And I hate Skype. I hate it so much. It updates. This is why I have a problem all the time. Ken, you use Skype all the time. You should know it. It updates every Thursday, right before the show. So it changes the interface.
Such fun.
It's super fun. It's the best. So hopefully he'll come in. Yeah.
That must be him. It's dark over there.
Yeah, it's dark. Is it dark?
It'd be what, 6 a.m. or something like
Alexa,
that?
Alexa, what time is it in Pakistan?
In Pakistan, it's 6:01 a.m.
Oh, great.
There you go.
6:01 a.m.
Sun is just coming up.
So. I'm going to write Skype a little letter. And feel free to talk anytime. That's what a good co-host at this point would do something while clearly I'm doing this other thing. Yeah. But that's all right. It's your first time. It's all right.
Time.
Maybe take some questions. Talk to the chat. Do anything while I F around with this stupid Skype. The floor is yours, sir.
All right. Well, I can share with everybody, there are some other things going on in the drone community in terms of regulations, registrations, et cetera, that people need to be aware of. I think, one, we have Mississippi, that they came into the fold. Mississippi, I wouldn't have ever thought of it. They did come into the fold, and they passed the law for preemption, being able to disallow local.
Oh hell! Of course, it did that. Of course. I think this is my last stream. I think this is it. This is my last stream. Hey, there he is. Hey, man. Welcome.
Hello, Ken. Hello. Sorry, I was a little bit late.
Yes, welcome. I have to get Ryan back because I don't know if you heard, but Skype is the bane of my existence. So. Please okay. Stand by. Let's see if I can't add without hanging up.
Okay.
How you doing?
I'm fine. I just woke up. It's morning here in Pakistan.
Right. It's Friday. Okay. So if I click this, then it's going to hang up on. Oh, this sucks so much. I apologize.
Representative, your state senator,
are you there?
And be able to say, "Hey, let's
he's
help
still
you."
talking. He's still talking.
I'm still talking.
He's
Sorry.
still talking. Dude,
I didn't see you come in.
All right, this is so effed. I'm done, ladies and gentlemen. This is my last stream. I've been doing it for 5 years. Screw it. I'm done. This is my last stream.
He's gone again.
So when I hang up with you, then Farhan is gone.
Amazing.
It's not amazing. It's stupid. But Skype changes the interface every time. And you were just talking about some wonderful stuff, I'm sure, but you didn't realize I was gone.
I had no idea.
This sucks so much. I hate this. I'm going to restart. Skype. Bye. I'll call you right back. I hate this so much. So much. Yeah, it's been fun, hasn't it? Thanks, Joe Fodolio. I mean, I got 0 new members. I got, not a lot of super chats. Why the F do I do this? Because it's fun most of the time, sure. But, yeah, this sucks balls. I just want to turn it off and go to bed. I'm already tired. I've been up since 4 a.m., but we have to talk with Farhan. And I keep hanging up with my guests. There we go. Let's see. Let's see if I can bring them in here. I apologize. Let's see if we can do it this time. There we go. Do we have Ryan? Hello, sir. Are you there? I'm in hell. I'm in hell. Sir, are you there? Can you hear me? I'm done. I'm out. Can you hear me? He can't hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you, Ken.
Oh, okay. I'm having a bad time here. And then Ryan, okay. Any day now, Ryan will be here. Oh,
it worked that time.
Thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. I was 5 seconds from just saying F it and pulling the plug. Anyway, hey, welcome to the stream.
You can.
You can't hear me?
I can hear you, but I can't see you.
You don't need to see me. We can see you.
All right.
Oh, now I got 2 instances of you on here. Yeah, this sucks balls. Anyway, all right. Hello. Farhan, is that how you say your name?
Yeah, Farhan, that's right.
Thank you so much. 1, for speaking English, and 2, for putting up with my red face, and 3, for getting up so early. Appreciate it.
Oh, no, welcome. You are welcome.
Assalamu alaikum, my friend, and welcome to the show. Thank you.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, so let me introduce you guys. This is Ryan. He's the co-host, and Ryan, Farhan, Ryan.
And it's good to meet you.
Yeah.
Sorry
Nice
you're
to
up
meet
so
you too.
early.
Yeah, actually, this was my first live stream, so I was talking to Ken before this.
Yeah.
So I had to wake up early for this,
Right. Well, it's totally worth it. Your first live stream was almost my last live stream. Almost. It's very frustrating.
I know it was a bit difficult for you.
But it's not your fault at all. It's all this. It's all this crap. It's just too much. It's just too much. Yeah.
Make sure you write Skype the letter.
Oh, I'm going to. Oh, it's going to be a strongly worded letter at that. So, you live in Pakistan. Is it Pakistan or Stan, or how am I saying it?
It is Pakistan.
Pakistan. Stan?
Pakistan.
Stan, yes, Pakistan.
Okay. What part of the country do you live?
I live on the north side. That is Peshawar, city Peshawar.
Okay. And for those who don't know what Pakistan looks like, and I hate to put you on the spot, Ryan, which one of these countries is Pakistan? On the left or on the right? Which one, Ryan?
Rolling. One looks like Mongolia. I'm going to go with the... Ooh, boy. Yeah, that's a challenge. I'll go with the one on the left.
Wrong! That's Afghanistan. Right? Am I right? I think I'm right. Can you confirm that, Farhan?
On the right side, that was Pakistan.
Yeah,
actually.
the one on the right. The one that looks like a running lizard with a tail. It does, doesn't it? Did you ever notice that? I'm sure you have. All right. And now, just not to put the spotlight on you, Ryan. And now for Farhan, which one of these is Georgia? We're learning about each other's countries.
I would go with the left one.
Correct.
Yeah.
Wow. Yes.
Nailed it.
Yeah. That's awesome. The one on the right is South Carolina.
Was that really correct?
Yes. Yes, you were. Yeah. Was it just a guess?
Yeah. I guessed it, but I have this image in my mind of the state. I have looked upon the map a little bit.
Okay. Well, that's more than most of us have done about your part of the world, unfortunately. But it is a beautiful part of the world. And you are really in love with the Mini 3, aren't you? You've done a lot with the Mini 3 drone.
Yeah, actually, I've just used the mini drones for a year, for almost a year now. Previously, I had the Mini 2, and now I have Mini 3 Pro. I swapped the Mini 2 to get the Mini 3 Pro. So right now, I'm using that drone to take pictures, record landscape videos for a moment.
What other drones do you have?
Just these two, but I have friends here who have drones. I use their drones. So for the moment, I have only a Mini 3 Pro, DJI Mini 3 Pro.
All right. And this is your YouTube page, and all of his links are in the description. I urge you to check him out. He's got some interesting stuff on here. He's got 1.96K subscribers. And if everybody, it can use the power of my audience, whoever's left after the debacle with Skype, to please subscribe to his channel. There's links in the description. I want to share one of your videos that is done very well on your channel. And then we're going to talk about how it was done. This is the one where you said to yourself, how high will the Mini 3 go? And I've edited this down a little bit. It's a longer video, but I'll start this right now. This is very interesting.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to do max altitude test on DJI Mini 3 Pro. I don't recommend doing this test unless you are certified and you know the conditions and the circumstances that you may face.
So you are certified? Is that how do you get certified? What kind of things do you have to do?
Okay, so I would go to the beginning of when I first thought that I should buy myself a drone.
Yeah.
So here in Pakistan, I was looking on the internet to find some rules and regulation for the drones, but it's said to say that there wasn't any specific set of rules that are made for the drones. But I have this rules in my mind that I would keep it safe. I will not go above private properties. I would not go like on restricted areas like military areas. And
right.
So at that time I didn't had any certificate that you asked, but I am trying to get any certificate that is available here. But right now it is, I think, here in Pakistan we don't have any sort of like you would say,
like a Part 107,
something that can give us a certificate. It's sad to say, but that is true.
Okay, what is the governing agency of the Pakistani airspace called?
Pakistan Civil Aviation Authority.
Okay. Now, Ryan, you've done a little research about this, have you?
I have, yeah. So you're right. The Pakistan Civil Aviation Authority, or PCAA, and they do have a licensing that they provide. It's similar to Part 107. It's called the Remote Pilot Operator's License, RPOL. And they also have a certificate of airworthiness, so a COA, just like we would have as. And I think the interesting thing for you, Farhan, is that I'm looking at it and there are multiple classes of drones. You operate the Mini 3 Pro, which is a sub 250 drone. So you are in a class 1 situation. And kind of the interesting thing is they disallow flight of the drone more than 200 feet above the ground.
Oh.
So just a little bit above that.
Yeah, you went 500 meters high in that video. Were there any repercussions from that? I mean, yeah. Because you posted that. We like to say here in the States, don't post your evidence for the FAA.
Right.
Was that before you realized that there was a height limit? Or Do we have a lag or
Might be.
maybe?
So Farhan, it was beautiful video,
Oh,
but
it was
yeah,
very
indeed,
beautiful.
You might want to, be aware that they have a limit of 200 feet.
Is that all across the country?
I don't know, but I just heard this from you. I tried my best to search for the rules and regulation, but I wasn't able to find any rules and regulation here. Instead, the fact that I did my part, I went to the UAV hub. I don't know if you have heard about it, but I went to the UAV hub. I watched their course videos on there. And after that, they gave me this drone operator ID license, sort of, that I have right now. So
okay.
That's the only license that I have, I think.
Sure. Yeah. Well, we didn't mean to put you on the spot. We were just genuinely.
No. That's okay. That's okay.
Okay. So you have some friends that you fly with?
Yeah, I have one buddy here from my drone buddy from the city where I am, Peshawar. His name is Osama. He flies FPV drones, the racing drones. So he's a bit. He has been stopped by many people here that why are you flying drones? But I would say that I'm flying these mini drones for over a year now, but I have not came across a single person telling me that why are you flying the drone here.
Right.
So I don't know what's the reason for that, but
well, I mean, they're fast and they're flipping around, the FPV stuff. I'm guessing that you might be interested in FPV. I'm going to share another one of your videos. This is and maybe you can speak to this. This is an abandoned railway that you found. And I like what you did with the sound effects here. That's drone footage, but you made it look like it was a train.
So in today's video, I have came to this village side and I have brought the DJI M350 Pro on the channel here. So basically what I'm going to be doing here is to record some clips here because I found this place very beautiful and interesting. We have this railway bridge over here and some water channel down there. So basically in today's video, we are going to take the DJI M350 Pro up in the air. And I will be talking to you guys while recording some videos here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. So let's go. I want to go.
All right. So you're trying to go through the bridge.
Let's see if I can.
This is why I think you'd love FPV, because if you're trying to do this, then you've got the FPV eye, because I would see that bridge and I'd be like wanting to power loop through there. Yeah.
I was going to say a power loop through over the bridge and under and then right through the gap.
Right through the gap. Yeah. So you're hitting gaps.
Actually, I'm looking for FPV drone right now, but I want to do some practice on my friend drone first.
Yeah, use your friend's drone first. Yeah. Don't break your own drone. You use your friend's drone. Yeah, that's how you do it. Of course. And look, you made it. Listen.
Let's go. Crossed it.
Yeah, he did it. Very good. Very good.
That's FPV through and through. You got to do that.
Yeah. Absolutely. Now, there's another video here, and I don't know how to say this, but you were hiking on a mountain. It's MUKESHPU. I don't know how to say it. But I'll go ahead and start playing it here, and maybe you can tell us where this is. I don't know how to say that. Nathagali Hills? Again, his links
looks like a hill.
Yeah, his links are in the description. Where do you see the view from his friend's house here? Absolutely stunning place to fly a drone. That's just an ordinary porch, but wait.
It is one of the oldest video that I recorded.
Look
the
at that.
reveal.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Wowie wow. What's the name of this area?
Natya Gali. It's called Natya Gali.
Okay. And wow. So everybody has to hike to their house?
Mostly, yeah, because these are elevated areas, so
I don't see any cars or a parking lot next to the house. I mean, getting groceries must be hell the thing.
Oh wow, yeah.
You know, I once lived on a mountainside in West Virginia, and there was 67 stairs up to my house, and this was like 30 years ago, and I was much younger. I could haul groceries up and down that thing, but
drone delivery.
Yeah, for
I see it
real.
in the future.
Yeah. Yep. So
That's beautiful.
For those who don't know, Pakistan has a lot of mountains. It's very hilly.
we have some more beautiful sites on the north side, but actually I'm living in the city here, but I am planning to go to the north side to record more for the YouTube.
Okay. I just thought this was so beautiful.
That is something.
Yeah. What's the altitude of this place?
Actually, I don't remember, but I have to check it first.
Well, I'm looking at that steep cliff and I'm thinking I wouldn't ride a horse on that.
क्या भेज रहे हो? पानी. कितने का है बोतल?
What is your native language?
इतना महंगा?
We speak Urdu here. Urdu is our national language, but my language is, my mother tongue is Pashto.
Pashto?
Yes, Pashto.
Okay, and what would that sound like? Can you speak a little bit of it for us?
Yeah, you can ask me anything, and I will try to translate that in Pashto.
Okay, tell us about your first flight with the Mini 3 in Pashto.
Zama.
Go ahead. It's okay.
Zama walane flight the long range test. Actually, my Pashto and my Pashto is also mixed up with the English too.
I did notice that. Yeah, I did notice that. Does everybody do that? Mix it up?
No. It's just me. It's just me
Oh, okay. All right.
What would be a general greeting that you would say to like a friend you haven't seen in 10 years?
That would be like, Elaka sanga challe, what are you doing?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Cool. I just admire people that know two languages or more. I really do. I admire people that can play a stringed instrument because I could never ever do that, and I admire multilingual people. So, can I share, knowing what we know about the rules in Pakistan now, can I share another video of yours where you kind of test the limits of the Mini 3? Would you mind?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay. All right. So you did a height test and now you did a distance test. And I'm very surprised how you did this.
Today we are gonna be doing the same thing again on DJI M350 Pro. We will be sending the drone in the same direction, but in my mind, I've thought that I will be doing like 12,000 kilometers on DJI M350 Pro today. So fingers crossed, we will not be seeing any unfavorable condition here.
Takeoff. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
All right. So I've sped this up quite a bit because this was a long flight and you used all of your battery. And you can see down here in the bottom, the distance. And so was it your intention to start out and just go and then come back, or because I think you come back too? Yeah.
Okay, so thank you for asking this. Actually, I wanted to tell my audiences this. So my first, I wanted to do a long range test. I started this long range test, but then I wanted to do a 12 kilometer long range test on DJI M350 Pro because That's how DJI advertised it, that it can go up to 12 kilometers. So I wanted to do this long range test for a long time. And then in my mind, I was thinking where I can find such a location where I can do this long range test. So then I found this location which was quite near to my village. So I went here, and in my mind, I thought that I will go 12 kilometers and then return, and the drone will land exactly at the spot where I want it to land.
Yeah.
So it was like a pre-planned path for this whole range. So I didn't want it to come back to the home point.
Right. And it didn't.
And it didn't.
It did not. No. Let's see here. And I would have freaked out if I'd seen the video, because this is the screen record from the controller, obviously, and you're losing video. I would have freaking out. But you had to use
that back.
You had to use the Find My Drone option, didn't you?
Yeah, I used at the end the Find My Drone option to get to the drone. But before this long range, I've done other long range test videos. So in that I've learned and used the Find My Drone option.
Okay.
So Ken, you know the interesting thing here?
Yeah.
The range was perfectly illegal in Pakistan.
Really? Tell us more, Ryan. Tell us more.
So go figure. What they did is they have a restriction on height, right? The 200 feet. In the case of a different class of drone, you can go up to 400 feet. But they have no restriction on distance. Only that you do have to remain 10 nautical miles away from an airfield. And you can't be near the national border. But other than that, distance they don't have a problem with, which is kind of interesting.
Huh. Okay. Farhan, have you done any professional work with your drone?
I have not done to this point any professional work with the drone, but I'm thinking of at least selling my stock photos somewhere on the internet.
Right.
The drone photos.
Yeah, you could. You do good work. What's your next drone? What do you want to get? What do you want to get next as far as a drone?
I'm looking forward to FPV, so I don't know which company it would be, either iFlight or DJI, but I will see.
Okay.
And maybe I will go with the DJI Avata. I don't know.
Do you have any problems getting stuff delivered in Pakistan? Does Amazon deliver in Pakistan?
Sadly, no. Amazon does not deliver, and we have AliExpress here that delivers to Pakistan. But they just started in the recent years, you can say. But we are still developing here. We are trying to build these rules for the drones and to have a safe flight. But it is what it is.
It is.
So one of the interesting things, right, in the U.S., a lot of FPV folks, they build their own. Does your friend have his own build, or does he use like the DJI Avata? That's what you were just talking about. What's leading you to those types of drones versus building your own?
Yeah, actually, I watched this one video on YouTube, and I learned. I don't remember the username, but I watched his videos and I learned building FPV drone myself. But I know about the parts and I know how to configure everything together and how to build it. But for that, I will need parts like flight controller and the frame and everything, the motors.
Yeah.
So I don't know what I would do with my next drone. With which company I would go, but.
Well, I know you're kind of on a time constraint. We've kept you probably too long, but I would like to buy some components for your FPV drone. So let's keep in touch via the email. Let me go ahead and check your site your YouTube channel one more time. See how many of our lovely viewers have subscribed. Let's see if it changes any. Okay, so you got at least 100 more subscribers there. So that's good.
There you go.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, you're welcome. I hope that motivates you, and I wish you the best of luck on your drone journey. And please stay in touch with me and send me some of your beautiful video from your country and your FPV videos. Okay?
Thank you, Ken, for inviting me to the live stream, and thank you, Ryan, for tagging and for spreading the knowledge.
Wonderful. Awesome. Thank you, sir.
It's great to talk with you.
All right. See you later, bud. All right. So now we're going to come over here. And Ryan's got another
interesting.
Wonderful
that was beautiful footage.
Yes. I'm always... I'm sure some people are surprised. They're like, what? Mountains? Yeah. Yeah. That was awesome to have. I love to have people from far lands that we may not all be familiar with here in the United States, and so if you're watching from a country and I haven't had you on as a guest, hopefully a country I can't pronounce or know what the shape of it is, that'd be awesome. Let's hear that joke, Ryan.
Oh wow, another joke. All right.
Yeah.
So why did the drone get a promotion?
I don't know. Why did the drone get a promotion?
Because it was always rising to the occasion and soaring above the competition.
That's good.
And I'm telling you, it really knows how to elevate its career, and surely is going to break the glass ceiling.
Wow, are these more AI
that just
jokes?
Keeps going on.
Is this AI jokes? More AI?
That was another AI joke. I thought, gosh, we'll give AI a try. I'm all into artificial intelligence right now. So
you know what? I'll share something. Let me see if I can find it. On my morning show, if there's a moderator who can put a link to where you can stream my morning radio show, that would be awesome. Just go ahead and put that in there. And also, if you want to put the link to the Discord, I do hop in Discord afterwards, even though I'm dead tired at that point. I do love seeing all your smiling faces. So please put the streaming link and the Discord link. I was messing with AI this morning on the radio show, and there was something, it cloned my voice.
Ooh.
And I was actually surprised how close it was, because I only read like 2 sentences, and then it did it. So I'm trying to find
able to pick it up.
I'm trying to find that right now. Stand by. The
Terminator is coming.
Yeah. Are you scared? Are you scared?
Hey, I'm a computer guy. I'm using the stuff in real world applications. I'm thinking, gosh, this is crazy.
So you use AI to create text and stuff all the time?
We are using AI to do programming, to literally write .NET code.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
All right. So what you'll hear is the first thing that I said, and for some reason it gave me an English accent. So here's my clone voice.
Good morning, Jason.
I was talking to my morning show partner, and then after I heard that, I put in another sentence.
I'm not sure why, but this wacky voice cloning thing gave me an English accent. Plus, it sounds nothing like me. Huh?
So, I mean, it kind of does, though, a little bit, doesn't it?
The second one kind of does, yeah.
Yeah, and then the third one, Jason said, well, why don't you put in there, have it say something that you would say? And so, of course, I put
Flat earthers are almost as hilarious as sovereign citizens.
Hope I didn't trigger anybody, but yeah, that is hilarious. You can while away the hours with flat earthers and sovereign citizens on YouTube. But it did sound kind of like me, didn't it? Yeah.
It's getting close, yeah.
Oh, speaking of getting close, we've got a super chat train. Could it be? You generous people want to pull this stream out of the ash bin, out of the shit pile, I really almost. I was that close. End stream, power down, good night. I was done. Done.
That was just odd. Never seen that before.
It's like Skype hides. It's like you just get used to where everything is, and it's like, nah, we'll put that over here now. Just to F with people. Anyway, thank you very much for your generosity, everybody. We do have one new member, James Hopkins III. So where are my other two members? Your brothers, or your was it your dad and your dad's dad? That's how that works, right? Thank you, James Hopkins. You are now a member of the Heron Birds. Zach Key, $5. Thank you very much. Have a great show. He says, I will have to catch the replay tomorrow. Drone Rob, as always, thank you for the $20, Drone Rob. And he is quoting something from my radio show, Berber. If you listen, then you know what that's about. Brant Ariels has been a member for 25 months. That's why he's got the red heron bird up there. He says, might have to miss most of this one. Well, that's all right. You didn't miss. You missed my red face. I see. I can pretend I'm not upset, but then my face gets red. Legwork. Bill, hey, buddy. I've got a video from you coming up in just a minute. Trevor Fuss gifted a membership. Thank you very much, Trevor. Trevor's always so generous. I'll see you in the Discord, Trevor. $5 from you as well. Have a great show tonight. I will catch the replay. Just about to board my flight home. Oh, okay. And Craig Fisher says he's been hospitalized since February 24th. My goodness. I think I beat your time. I was in the hospital, as most of you might know, for 19 days in 2017 after a drunk driver hit me.
Ouch.
Yeah, it was bad. $5 from Craig. Thank you very much. Fisher's Aerial Photography, $2. He didn't say anything, but he's watching, and I appreciate it. Artco, $10 from Art. Thanks, buddy. Ken is gruntled and couth. Indeed, sir. Ken Torbeck, who I know I will see in the Discord later. $5 from him. Thank you. Can you sign Clara happy birthday? Oh, sign or sing? Her sweet 16 is Saturday. I will sing it in Discord. There was a little singing going on in the bonus stuff.
I was gonna say you already did that today.
Yeah. Well, Tina Turner left us, and so believe it or not, I sang Tina Turner. If you want to hear it, you'll have to become a member. If you don't want to hear it, then just feel free to just don't watch. But it's not that bad. Was it that bad, Ryan? Go ahead. Be honest.
Sorry, did you say something?
Yeah, okay. All right, I got it. If you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all, right? That's the whole thing, yeah. Thank you. Phil Koshat, $5 at work, but listening. Very educational tonight. Keeping us informed, Ken. Well, I try. Look, Mama Drone, thank you very much. He says, I love you, and I love you more. No, I love you more. No, you hang up first. Colezilla gifted a membership. Thank you very much, Colezilla. Look, Mama Drone, $2. $20 from Tony Stage. Tony Stage, I'm going to go with. Thanks, Tony, very, very much. Eric Swanson, $9.99. What's it going to take to put you in this super chat? Thank you, Eric, for your pain and suffering tonight. Oh, my goodness. I was on the edge. I was teetering on the edge of oblivion. Thank you, Eric. Chris Mitchell, $10. And Lambo. Thank you very much, Mr. Lambo. $1.99. Why not? Come on, all aboard. Carbon Cage, watching down there in Australia. Thank you, Carbon, very much. Ken, mate, you're a bloody legend. Oh, thank you. That makes me feel better. Oh my goodness, we're getting some more in. $19.99 from G. What up, G?
Keep rolling.
That's it. Gardo Rotor, $2. Kim and I enjoyed seeing you at Rampage. Good times. Yes. I met so many people at Rampage, and I will meet even more people at Minefield. You coming? You coming to that, Ryan? Not to put you on the spot.
You're in August, right?
August, yeah.
Oh, I wish I could.
But you can't?
I have to take my daughter back to college.
Oh.
8.5 drive one way. 8.5 hour drive one way.
Well, bring her to Minefield. Bring her to Minefield.
Yeah, the wrong direction.
And oh my goodness, my dear sweet girlfriend, Jennifer. Thank you, Jennifer. $10 from Jennifer. Thank you. Buy yourself something pretty. Hey, here you go, Toots. Buy yourself something nice, she says. Thank you, Jennifer. Kim Fused FPV, who I also saw at Rampage, $10. Thank you. Much love, Ken. Hang in there. Streaming can be a pain in the arse. Oh, for sure. For sure. Bikes Camera Adventure, 99 cents. And Uncle Bill's Toys gifted 5 memberships. Wow. Thank you so much, Uncle Bill. We love you and your toys. And Drone Rob, another gift. So far, 7 new members tonight. Wow, okay. Jack Weiser, $5. He's got a little guy there that says, keep it up. Thank you very much. Joe Fodoleo, he's been a member for 20 months. He's in the Pigeon Jerky gang. Thank you so much, Joe. And he says, thanks for the memories, Ken. Good 5-year run. Yeah. I'm teetering on just giving this up every time. Zeb Meat, $10. Face not too red during Skype frustration. I know everybody's like, every time something like this happens, they're all like, just use StreamYard. There's so many reasons why I can't.
Your letter's going to make all the difference in the world.
Yeah.
Dear Skype, you suck, and send.
Great.
That'll change them. They care about me. Electra Glider. Just sounds like a brand of a lube, doesn't it?
Electric.
Yeah, honey. Big night tonight. I got my Electra Glide. Love your uplifting
That sounds painful.
Yeah. Thank you, Electra Glide. I'm sure that's not what it is. Electra Glider is probably a plane.
Got a zing to
I'm
it.
guessing it's a plane. Oh, it's Bill. Bill, thank you. QIN. Bill, he says. $13.99 a Canadian. Thank you very much. I need a wrench, please. A wrench. Well, that's a big responsibility, Bill. That is a big responsibility. But you have been here supporting me for a long time. So, boom. You got a wrench right there. Did it live. There you go, sir. And is that Electric Glider again with the $5? Thank you, buddy. Goodness. All right. Oh, you do love me. You do. Oh, this is
down.
In the Woods, $4.99. Just a little for you. Keep up the great content. I will. And Philip Koshat, he says, even F you, still a great show as always. Thank you, Philip Koshat. Yeah, keep those coming in. That would be great. By the way, if you want to send a video in, and I do have still a few here to share, you can send it here. KenHeronUpload@gmail.com. Let me know what your music is so that if I repost it, YouTube doesn't get its panties in a wad. And because, what happens if they get their panties in a wad? Oh, no, oh, God. All right. Speaking of crashes volume 10 is coming up. I'm still taking your submissions, and here is one from Jeff S. And I'm guessing the S is for the word you say when you crash. So here he is. Here's my crash. I lost a motor and it came down. Didn't find the drone for several months, but when I did, it still powered up. Wow. Love your videos and always happy to see the next one come out. Jeff S. So it's a pretty wide open field. I don't see how you could lose it.
The S word is sorry, right?
That's it.
Yeah.
Unless he's from Canada, then it would be sorry.
Sorry.
Hey, sorry about that. Thank you, Jeff S. for sending that in. There was something else I wanted to share here with the thingy thing and the whaty what. Is this another? I think this is another crash. Yes, this is another crash, and this proves that trees are dicks. Did you know that, Ryan? Did you know that trees? I mean, and if you look very closely, you can actually see the tree reach out and grab this guy. Yeah. Keep your eye on the top branch on this tree coming up. Wait till you see it. Wait for it. so far it's a good flight. And this is DVR footage,
good.
so you know it's a crash coming. Well, don't get too close because they will reach up and grab you. Oh, okay. Whew, wasn't that tree? Oh, it could happen anytime. Anytime. Whoa, not that one.
Oof.
He's tempting fate.
Yeah.
He's tempting fate. You know, these
Another
trees are just
round.
sitting around, nothing to do all day but grow. And then here comes a drone, and
oh, that was uncalled for.
That's just plain rude.
Ugh.
Tree. All right, 2 more videos, and then I am gonna go pass out after I go on Discord, of course. So your choice, Ryan.
Oh my.
Do you want to go to Wales or Pittsburgh?
Wales or Pittsburgh? I'm abroad, so let's do Wales.
You do look like a broad. All right.
Yeah.
Sorry, broads.
Oh.
Hey, my apologies to you, broads.
I got that long hair, you know.
You do. Your fake eyelashes really make your eyes pop. So this is from our buddy William, aka Legwork, in Wales, UK. It says, I took my Mini 2 out again, down the other end of the beach here in Welsh names.
Use those pronunciation skills.
He did give me a phonetic spelling.
Oh, there you go.
Clanverfecken. Oh, that's.
Say that 3 times fast.
You got to be careful when you say that. Claire de Feckin. You got to be careful.
Right.
Clanverfecken. I don't even know that's feckin' right or wrong, but that's where it is. And flew around the model boat pond. The pond has been in the village since the turn of the last century, and when the village became a Victorian health spa, nowadays the pond is home to the Ferverfecken swans, and a pair of which returned every year to build a nest and a clutch of eggs before heading elsewhere in the winter time. So enjoy this
story.
Clanverfecken video from Bill.
A feckin' love story.
It's a love story. This summer, 2 crazy kids were in love in Wales. Their parents didn't approve, but they ran away together, bought a drone,
and had some Clairfin-feckin' fun. Straight to DVD.
Not available on streaming.
It's love in Wales.
See a sign, it's probably a no drone sign.
Rated R for brief nudity.
Thank you, William. Don't you like those TV shows that warn you? You know, like Netflix, it's like, rated MP, whatever it is. And then they list all these things. There's like smoking, nudity, violence.
Nudity.
I'm like, yes.
Language.
Yeah.
The more titles that are up there, you're like, let's do this.
When they list the things and there's lots of comments, I know it's going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is from a first-time donator. And he writes, this is Keith Russell. He says, hey, Ken, I'm a detective police officer who flies for fun. I've watched your channel for quite a few years. First time I'm submitted anything to you, but I took my Mavic 3 Classic over Pittsburgh and wanted to share it with you. The music is epidemic, so it's not crap. Thanks for checking it out, Keith Russell. And thank you again for your service, sir. We appreciate what you do. I used to live in Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh's a wonderful place.
It is a wonderful place.
Mount Washington and the Incline. That's the place to go.
Mm-hmm. I was in Pittsburgh for September 11th. In a high-rise next to a federal building. That was a fun day. Boy, it snows there. Ooh, lordy lord.
Oh yeah.
And they have a
Beautiful
lot.
city with the river.
A lot of bridges, and they're all yellow.
Yeah.
Hey, what color you want to paint this bridge? Let's go with yellow. All right. Should we paint one green or red or something? Nope, yellow. All right. They got a bargain on yellow paint, I'm guessing. Or it matches their Pittsburgh Steelers colors. That's what I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Or Pirates. Pittsburgh
Pirates, yeah, the
yellow as
Pirates.
well.
Yeah. Do they have a hockey team?
Is it Pittsburgh Flyers? No.
No, it's Philadelphia Flyers. I don't know anything about sports.
Flyers. I don't think they do. No,
Look at that! Look at that green building.
Oh yeah.
That is awesome.
My first introduction was coming through the tunnel and then out into the city, and just amazing.
It is amazing. And that tunnel, man, if you have a rotary motor in your car with a full exhaust system, man, you piss off a lot of people in that tunnel.
You aren't speaking from experience, are you?
No, but it does sound something like,
Yeah.
it's awesome. You know what I need after all that Skype nonsense?
Uh-oh.
I know you know what I need. I need a little bit of Raz, if you don't mind. Let's go ahead and hop in the Raz chamber. Oh, it's a wonderful place. There are no Skype updates in here. No, sir. All of the buttons are where you left them. Yes. All is well and good in the world.
At least you weren't on Twitter this morning.
That's right. There's super chats coming in constantly here in the Raz. Everybody becomes a member in the Raz chamber. And there are no rules in here except one strong suggestion. And what suggestion is that, sir? Do you know, Ryan?
I do not. You're going to have to enlighten me.
Please do not fart in the Raz. But enjoy.
I'll work on it. Sounds like champagne.
Oh, Robert Rittenhouse, what the hell is wrong with you, Robert Rittenhouse? We just told you the rules. Didn't we? Didn't we just say no farting in the Raz? I know it's a wonderful place to relax and all your muscles, and you just can't help it.
Fine line. Maybe it was a shark.
Oh, we're going to have to get the strainer. Don't shart in the Raz. It's Shark Week here on the Discovery Channel.
There you go.
Yeah. Let's see. Is there anything else? Can we put this stream out of its misery? Is there anything else I wanted to mention? Let's give away some Freewell filters. I haven't done that in a while. Freewellgear.com, another one of our fine sponsors. And if you would like to win, let's see, how will we do it? I want to give away 2 winners. All right? 2 winners to the person who donates the most money to Ryan's legal fund. No, we can't do that. Wow. No, we can't. We can't do that because you know why? That would be a lottery. That would be a lottery. Prize and consideration. That's the law. Yep. But we can have people say, "Pick me, pick me," and I will simply pick someone, and then Ryan will simply pick someone. No hoops to jump through. If you want to super chat your pick me, I'm not saying that would help. It would totally help. I'm not saying it would help legally. I'm obligated not to say that it would definitely help you win. With the large super chat, pick me. It would totally help. You're going to win. Totally. Guaranteed. But, so Ryan, you pick someone first. Well, clearly someone else now is super chatting a large amount to help keep this piece of crap stream going.
They are going so fast.
They are.
I saw a Turkish drone guy.
Turkish?
Is that what I thought?
You better confirm that.
Now I gotta look. Just going so fast now.
Nobody's falling for my pick me super chat thing. All right, that's fine. My feelings aren't hurt. Is that the name of your person?
I think so. I can't. They're going. I'm just scroll. It's just crazy.
Okay, so I'm gonna do. Oh, they are coming in. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna pick Chuck H. Chuck H. He didn't super chat, but Chuck H. Email me, okay? Email me here at kenheronupload@gmail.com. Remind me that you won the filters, and also, who else? Oh, Ken. Pick the Grumpy Vlogger, $5. Pick me. Ken Torbeck. Pick Clara. And William Legwork. Pick me. So, let's see. I'm going to toss a 3-sided coin. All right.
This should be interesting.
Well, it's okay. It's a 2-sided coin, but I'm going to let Ryan pick heads, tails, or edge. Okay. So we have 3 choices. So I'm gonna.
I want to see you put it on the edge. That's gonna be interesting.
I'm gonna assign either there's 3 people: Grumpy Vlogger, Clara, and William, and whichever way this coin lands, whether it be heads, tails, or edge, then we will see who wins. All right. So call it in the air, Ryan, and go.
Heads.
Oh my goodness! The Grumpy Vlogger, you win! Congratulations, you old goat. Now make sure you email me here, kenheronupload@gmail.com. Wow, I haven't given away so many free will filters in a long time. And I guess with that, I guess that's it. I hope to see everybody at Minefield, August 19th and 20th. It's the weekend of my birthday. I will be 57. 57. It's hard to say. But it's going to be a lot of fun. This is for all RC people, whether it flies or rolls, whatever. Come on out. It is absolutely free. I do ask you to go to minefieldmeet.com and register, and that is simply just to let me know to get an idea of how many people are coming. There is a hotel next to the place. They are completely booked up. We do have camping. We will have power. There will be jugglers, flaming chainsaws, strippers, the whole thing. Bring the kids, bring grandma, bring the dog. It doesn't matter. Everybody just come. We'll have a good time. It's the largest sculpture in this part of the country. If you don't know what Minefield is, it's a giant sculpture. And the artist, Billy Tripp, he is allowing us, this will be our 4th year to go there and fly around his stuff. It's truly amazing. Someone gave him a cell tower, and he's constructing that for us. It's going to be the tallest thing there. So hope to see you there.
Fun.
August 19th and 20th, Minefield. And with that, I guess, did we forget anything else? Nope, that's it. We're out. All right.
We hope you enjoyed the show half as much as you would have if it had been twice as good.
Thank you so much to everybody who watches and supports this every time we do it. Thank you, Ryan, for co-hosting. This is your first time. You did great.
First time.
You did great. And thank you very much, Farhan Manan from Pakistan. And we look forward to seeing how your channel develops. There's so much stuff going on in the world, in the drone world, and rules and everything. Ryan's links are in the description. Everybody's links are in the description. Hell, my links are in there too. Until next time. Oh, and thank you, Jeff Sills, as well. Line?
Bye.
That's it.
pigeon jerky, pigeon jerky, the killer could process meat. Say I enjoy pigeon jerky, and you give your family a treat. It's got much nutrition to help them grow, and it's full of fiber to make them grow. You enjoy pigeon jerky, pigeon jerky, the killer could process meat. Yeah.
You'll enjoy Thursday Night Live with Ken Heron and Kelly, Jeff and Bo Shark too. There'll be fun and quizzes and Kelly's misses. The bird is the word in the news. It's the #1 live stream, it's got pizzazz. There's only one rule, don't fart in the rats. If you think it's funny, super chat some money, 'cause TNL is here for you. Yeah!